Representing Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Puteri Ampang. We wish to present to you our project for Malaysian International Young Inventors Olympiad 2021, our Green Utopia.
To the problem, Green Utopia was created to innovate a model that can be explained to reduce greenhouse gases emission. And the second one is to increase sustainable energy development for the development of conductive ecosystem. And the third one is to create awareness among people about the importance of green technology city and the effects of greenhouse gases. Based on our investigation, we had noticed that our project, Green Utopia, is focused on 7 sectors, and they are energy supply sector, waste and wastewater management sector, building sector, industrial sector, transport sector, agricultural and forestry sector, and the last one is ICT sector, which is focused on the usage of computers and communication tools.
There are lots of emissions that have happened in our environment, and all of it are increasing carbon footprint in our atmosphere. Relate to our problem statement, which is why do we design a green technology city, as well as mention 17 Sustainable Development Goals of 2011, which is to make cities and human inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable.
Now on to methodology. We use the Bloom's Taxonomy digital planning techniques for our utopia. We created our utopia according to the phases, which is understand, apply, analyze, evaluate, and create.
For starters, using the Bloom's Taxonomy understanding phase, we discussed our information about green technology as well as about the 7 main sectors, which are energy supply sector, waste and wastewater management, building sector, transportation sector, industry sector, agriculture and forestry sector, and ICT sector in our school library. At the same time, we also identified problems in our green utopia that would lead to a disaster, such as pollution and illegal logging, which we fixed so the problems reduced. Then, we sketched our plan for green utopia and made sure it fit perfectly with our criteria. As you can see, we have all 7 main sectors in our green utopia, with some additional support such as a hospital, school campus, condominium, and a road filled with all sorts of greenery that would make our green utopia much calming and cooler. In addition, we also demonstrated our green utopia regarding their strengths and also usage, where we used the Bloom's Taxonomy applying phase. Other than that, we organized our green utopia into categories, which is the main 7 sectors, and examined the green utopia to make sure everything is functional and convenient to everyone living in green utopia, also using the Bloom's Taxonomy analyzing phase. Next, we argued concerning our green utopia structure to make sure it would please everyone's criteria, as well as judged regarding our 7 main green technology sectors to assure everything would not create havoc, and is closely related with Bloom's Taxonomy digital planning evaluating phase. Lastly, using the Bloom's Taxonomy creating phase, we designed our green utopia structure with perfect counters and measures so it does not ruin the sketches that have been made. We also constructed our green utopia to make certain that anything we use will be counted as realistic and has logical reasoning.
After we built the model of Green Utopia, we have found that Green Utopia was able to solve the problem of how do we design a green technology city that applies sustainable energy development and reduces greenhouse gases emissions for the development of a conducive economy. This is because because Green Utopia has characteristic features of sustainable sectors that are energy, manufacturing, transportation, building, waste, and water. Green Utopia attempts to harmonize the policy directions of each sector towards a common goal of sustainable utilization of natural resources. Energy sector. By maximizing the renewable energy in green energy, we are able to reduce the content of carbon dioxide in the air. This indirectly reduces greenhouse effect and climate change that contribute to the problems such as droughts, flash floods, and increase in earth temperature, thunderstorms, and the destruction of biodiversity. Manufacturing sector. Manufacturing sector covers a diverse range of industrial segments, each with its own unique environmental issues and circumstances requiring tailored solutions. Huge urban areas of Green Utopia have increased the distances to bring and distribute food to consumers and consequently increased the consumption of fuels and the greenhouse gases by the transport sector. Transportation sector. Green transport in this concept focuses on the improvement of the movement of people as a priority by promoting walking, cycling, efficient public transport, and compactness and connectivity rather than on the improvement of movement of motorized vehicles.
Building sector. Green technology makes buildings more energy efficient and sustainable, so they have a lower carbon footprint and a reduced impact on the environment. Builders, building owners, and tenants all realize considerable benefits from the application of green construction technology. Waste sector. The application of green technology has managed to prepare an effective platform for waste sector. It has succeeded in reducing the greenhouse effect efficiently besides saving cost by applying it in our daily life. For example, in prevention and reduction, sorting and recycling, treatment and processing, and refuse, reduce, reuse, recycle, and recovery. Water sector. Environmental quality in our concept focuses on the application of green practices to keep and or improve the quality of water, air, and soil quality measured in terms of quality standards. Water efficiency and conservation are some practices cities are also adopting to deal with the problems related to water security.